Hey you guys, good to see you again, long time no see. I come to you today speaking about a topic that I really have a lot of interest in, and that is stash, investing with stash specifically. I'm not sure if you guys know, but some of you do, some of you don't. There's an investment app out there called Stash, S-T-A-S-H. And you can basically use it to buy stock on the real stock market. And it's cool because it lets you invest whatever you have. So for example, if you wanted to go and buy a stock of Tesla, I think the price right now is $358, something like that. $358 for one stock of Tesla. So if you want to play on the stock market, no problem. You need $358 to buy that one stock of Tesla. But here with Stash, if you have only $100, you say, I still want to buy stock in Tesla, you can do that. You can buy $100 worth of stock of Tesla. You might only own less than a third of stock, but you still own stock in Tesla. And when that stock of Tesla goes up, so does your $100, and you do receive that interest. You do get that money. So I do like that. I do like being able to have my money sit somewhere and make money on its own without me having to really do anything or me having to actually work for it. It's just kind of gaining interest. And then, the longer you sit it in there, the longer, it can grow, and the more it will grow, and that compound interest starts adding up, and it just starts, just multiplying, exponentially. So that's what I love, and that's what I look forward to. I'm making this video actually during an interesting time. Everyone knows the coronavirus is going on right now, and at the moment the stock market is plummeting. The numbers are going down, 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 down. I believe if I did my research correct, the stock market is now lower than it was when Trump first hit office, because when Trump first came into office, the stock market's actually reached a new high. But now with this coronavirus and everybody getting afraid and selling their stocks, now it's hit, even lower than what it was when he, first came in. So yeah, I will explain to you guys later on in the video, but I have lost money in this Stash app. But that's not to discourage you. Hey, it goes up and it goes down, and it is a gamble, it's a risk, but every report of the stock market in American history that we have is whenever it has fallen, it has always gone back up, and for more than what it was before. So it's like a guaranteed way to make money. Of course, nothing is 100%, but it's a really, it's a really good, I would say, pretty safe bet, I would say. I hope so, because I have my money in there. So yeah, but you guys definitely, I encourage you to download it. If you are my personal friends and family, give me a shout out, like a text or a phone call or email, and I can send you my my Stash code, where you'll get $20 for free to just for signing up through my code, and I'll get $5. So it's something, and I appreciate it. For the other ones out there, I checked it out. It seems like the only way I can give you guys a referral is if I have your personal phone number. So I'm sure you guys are not going to send me your phone numbers, and that's okay, no problem. If not, if you don't know me personally, go and download the app. I implore you to do it. It's a really good app. It helps me save. Like I say, it's cool to see my money grow, day by day or fall. But yeah, it's really worth it for sure. Especially if you're young, and if you're really young, the younger you start, the earlier you start, the better. You know, the longer you can have your money in there, the better. Because this is not a get rich scheme or a get rich plan overnight. You're not gonna get rich in a night or two, or 5 nights, 5 years. Now it's possible, especially with these stock market prices fluctuating. We don't know how we're gonna bounce back from this after however long it lasts, maybe 6 months, a year, only 3 months, only 3 weeks, hopefully. But I don't think it's gonna be that short. So therefore, when we do bounce back, I think we're gonna bounce back great and higher than what we were before when it comes to stock market prices, like it always has. So my plan is to, today actually sell my stock, and I'm going to hold on to that money. And as soon as I see that the stock market is making a change, then I'm going to go ahead and try my best to time the market just right and just invest my money in there. Also, by the way, while you're watching this video, please subscribe, like, and most importantly, when you do subscribe, hit the notification bell, so when I do upload a new video, you will get notifications about that, because I do want you to see the next one. I have a couple more videos I want to upload as well that I already have ideas for, that I'm really excited about, more in investing, and a couple more applications. So be sure to subscribe and share, like, thumbs up, post. Yeah. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Make sure you leave a comment below at the bottom. Send me a message, and I don't mind answering it for you or making another video. If you have any more questions, or you have, if I wasn't specific on a certain part in the video or on the application, just hit me up and let me know, and I don't mind answering any questions for you. Okay, so I want to do like a little lightning fast round, or just little points and tips of why you really should download this app. So the first reason why you should download this app is if you're in my age category or younger, or even a little bit older than me, I would say it's never too late to start investing, especially right now with the coronavirus. I think everybody can make some money when it comes to the stocks, because they're just so low right now, and they're going to continue falling lower and continue getting cheaper. So therefore, when you buy now, or when you choose to buy and it's still low, when the prices bounce back up, you're going to make money regardless. Whether it's just a couple dollars, or a couple $100, or a couple thousand, it all depends on how much you invest, but you're going to make money. So for sure, that's one reason why you should definitely download this app. You are going to make money. The second thing is, like I said, if you're young, the younger you start, the more money you can make, the more time your money has to grow and really compound that interest and just really grow exponentially. So for sure, I would say another reason that you should download it is it's fun playing the stock market. I think it's really fun. Like, you could have control of your own money. You can take your money and sell some stock in Tesla and buy in Walmart instead, or sell in Walmart and buy in AT&T or Verizon instead. You have so many options, and it's all your choice. So it's really fun. It's really cool. I like it. Another thing is, if you're gonna have money and save it anyways for your future, why let it sit in the bank where you'll just be getting the 0.01% interest, or the 0.05% or 0.25% interest, not even 1% interest, and if 1%, okay, 1% interest just sitting there, why not at least sit your money on the stock market where you can make 2, 4, 6, 8% more, more than that for sure. Another reason why you should download Stash is, it's almost just like a 401k, almost. If you have a 401k, that's fantastic, and if I would say still get Stash, it's always best to have, in my opinion, have little piles of money. Have some money in a Stash account here. I have an Acorns account there. To have a 401k here, have a business there, or something that's always, constantly bringing you money in, whether when you're sleeping or whether you're awake, you're still making money, Okay, so we are going to log into my Stash app. And just to give you guys a heads up, my goal is to just basically briefly break down this app. There is a lot more to it, but I just want to break down the main points of it. If you feel like this is a lot of information, or the stock market is a lot of information, or you just don't have any experience with the stock market or buying stocks at all, it's okay. This app will teach you a lot about that as well. And of course, you can just do your own research in your own time, but it's really not that difficult. And this app really makes it fun. I think this app is definitely very well created. It's colorful, it's nice, it gives you lots of good information and tidbits. It gets you inspired to invest. I like it a lot. So if we take a look, this is my home screen, and you will see that this is my portfolio, $192.18. So we'll take a deeper look into my portfolio. Here you'll see that the coronavirus has taken effect on my portfolio as well, and I'm losing about $50 right now. So I think about a month ago the total portfolio was around $240 or so. But yeah, ever since the coronavirus came out, and it's starting to hit all-time highs of people being affected, people are getting afraid, so they're selling their stock. They're selling. And what does that do to mine? The more they sell, the cheaper it becomes, so the more money you lose, right? So that's why I have made a decision today, after thinking about it for, a couple weeks now. I'm going to sell my stock. I don't see why it would be smart of me. I mean, hey, look, all I'm saying is don't take your advice from me. I am not a professional. I'm learning just along with you guys. But from the research I've done, I don't see why I would just hold my money and continue losing more money, especially when we kind of know the stock market is going to continue falling. I could be completely wrong. It could bounce back tomorrow, but I don't think so. I think, that there's a road ahead because of this virus, and I think the stock market is going to plummet even more. And so therefore, I'm not going to hold on to these stocks while the price is falling. I'll wait till the price falls as low as it will. And when I feel like there's going to be a change in the market, or there's going to be a turnaround, then I will go ahead and invest my money. But as you can see, I have $75 of unsettled funds, or unsettled cash. All right, cash to invest. I'm sorry, my apologies, cash to invest. And what that means is $75 right now is not invested into the market. It's actually just sitting on the app, and it's just basically just resting in the app. And when I want to, I could use that to go and buy more stock. So for example, if I wanted to buy, $75 of stock in Tesla, I could do that right now, versus having to withdraw it from my bank account and deposit into the stash account and then wait for that to clear and then use it to invest it. That money is available right now to use. But obviously, I wouldn't buy any stock right now, because that would just be silly of me, because everything is just kind of on a downward spiral at the moment. So if we take a look here, this ETF is a collection of stocks. We have Netflix, Cisco, Facebook. So Internet Titans is the name of this ETF. And so it's a collection of different stocks, but they are in the same genre of, of business. If you look at the top middle of the screen, we are on the overview tab, and right below that, it gives a description of the ETF, and below that, the top holdings of this actual ETF, the top stocks. And then we switch to the Your Position tab, and it'll give you all the information that this ETF is doing for your wallet or for your portfolio, for your pockets, you know? So if we look, the current value I have invested in Internet Titans is $15.10. The number of shares, that is 0.14. The amount invested altogether, $20. And the return is negative $4.90. So I'm definitely losing on this. And the percentage of this stock or this ETF in my portfolio is 8%. So this ETF Internet Titans makes up 8% of my complete portfolio of all the stocks that I have purchased. So yeah, this is why I'm definitely going to sell, because this stock is just one example of, me losing. And, it adds up. Every penny counts for sure. Like every penny counts. So it adds up, and $4.90 is not good at all. Okay, we'll take a look. If you look again, here is another ETF called Match the Market. Here's the description, and below you can see the top holdings right here. So if we take a look here, you'll see my entire portfolio. If you notice, I don't actually have any single stocks. I haven't purchased any single stocks like just in Walmart or just in Tesla, especially right now at this time. I just haven't. But it's just easier to be diversified and easier to, it's less volatile and less risky to invest in ETFs, these collection of funds versus just one single fund. It's more like having your eggs spread out versus having them all in one basket. But if we take a look here, we have these ETFs here, and they're all in the negative. Delicious Dividends, negative 27.5%. Internet Titans, 23.4%, all negative. Match the Market, negative 25.5%. Blue Chips, negative 28.79%. Social Media Mania, 32.44%. Data Defenders, 32.21%. Real Estate Tycoon, 33.39%. Copy the Experts, negative 34.75%. All my stocks are in the negative. Yeah, so it's not that I'm doing anything wrong, of course. There are a few stocks out there, very little, but there are a handful of stocks out there that are actually doing well. Amazon, of course, Walmart, of course, UPS, FedEx, but, those stocks are still declining. They're just declining at a slower rate. This ETF, Copy the Experts. Once again, you have the overview and then the performance tab. The performance tab, you see for today, they're down a negative 11%. Just for the year to date, looks like 37%. So the performance for this ETF, Copy the Experts, just shows you how bad it's doing. The performance is not doing well. I'm going to sell today, like now. Yeah. So as we all know, Stash is not trying to hold your money. They're not trying to steal it from you or keep it from you. You can sell your stock at any time and cash out anytime you want to. Of course, between, trading hours, business trading hours. But yeah, let's sell some stock. So we're on Delicious Dividends. It's not bringing me any money. It's lost 8% for today and 27% for the year. Not doing well as all my other stocks, so no surprise there. But we hit sell. We have to choose an option of why we want to sell. I guess maybe Stash just wants, to take a survey on why people are selling. Obviously, I'm going to choose I lost money. And of course, they give you this nice little saying that says, keep calm and stash on. I don't think they were expecting the corona. After that, I'll be asked to enter the amount I would like to withdraw. Of course, that's going to be the full amount. It tells me that the sale date is today, March 18th, and the cash should be available March 20th. It takes about 2 business days to process, which is about normal, at least while using the Stash app. But as you guys see, it's pretty simple. It's not really a lot of hassle at all. It's just maybe a 1, 2, 3 step process and bam, done. So with that being said, we can move on to the next one. That will be Internet Titans. Full amount. Okay, so while I'm doing this, guys, as you see, just after 2, it's pretty simple, pretty easy. Same thing for all the rest of them now. You can't just do a massive sell all. You have to just go through each individual stock or each individual ETF and sell each one. But yeah, like I said, I feel like I'm doing the right thing. Holding on to this stock as the stock market is just declining more and more, and we know it's going to decline more and more. It's like, what's the purpose of even doing that, I feel like. So I'm just going to go ahead and sell all this. And like I said, I won't even withdraw the money and put it back into my bank account. I'll just allow the money to stay on this app and sit there so it'll be ready. Because when you want to transfer money from your bank account to this app, sometimes it might take 1 day or it might take a couple hours, So therefore, when the market starts to turn or you hear that, the time to buy is now, you don't want to have to wait a day to transfer your funds over and, get yourself prepared. You want to be able to have your money already sitting there and money ready to invest. And as soon as you hear that the time is now, you act quickly and just buy. And that's what I plan on doing. So I'll continue depositing my monthly amount into this account, and I'll just leave it into the in the app. And when it's time to buy, I will be ready, and I hope you guys will be ready too. Okay, so still more of a loss. Facebook, Spotify, some big names in there, but not enough to stop me from losing. $30% down year to date. Sell all. And just bear with me, guys. I'm going to see if I can speed up this process a little bit. Okay, guys, we come to one of the most exciting parts of the app, buying and investing. So I'm going to quickly go over how to buy stock and what options you have here. So here we're at the home screen again. And if we move down to the bottom, if you see the Invest tab, we'll click on that and it'll bring up companies and ETFs. And for example, if I click on finance companies, we'll see companies like Bank of America, JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, Citigroup. If I click on retail, you'll see we have companies like McDonald's, Starbucks, Home Depot, Target, General Motors, Alibaba, Nike. Amazon, as you can see, is up 4%. Why? Because everyone's ordering a lot more now because of, the times we're going through right now. So as you can see, pretty expensive stock, $1,800, $1,900, $2,000 per share. Domino's is also up. Once again, a lot of people are doing ordering now. Delivery. Okay. A lot cheaper than Amazon stock of $2,000 per share, only $300 per share. Now it's about $299 per share. Okay, we have technology, MasterCard, Cisco, Visa, Square. But you guys get the gist. We have also utilities, Duke Energy, Centerpoint. We have energy, real estate, consumer. Yeah, so you have these options, and we can also click on ETFs, which is going to be the collection of stocks as well. So let me just take a look. If I click on technology and innovation, we have these ETFs. Like I said, they have little cool names for them. And if you want to see who's actually in this ETF, this collection of stocks, you just look at the top holding. So for this one, Data Defenders, we see it's going to be Cisco, Splunk, Broadcom, Norton. So yeah, you'll see the percentage of how much they own in this ETF, this stock. And so we see that for the year, they're down 25%. As you can see, at the height, they were at like $32 per share. And now they've dropped to $22.64 per share. If we go to gamers, FTW, the top fund holdings you have are NCSoft, Nexon, Activision, some big game makers, game developers. Okay, so they're down 17% for the year. If we go to bonds, that's another option I had. Instead of selling my stock, I could have sold my stock and moved it all to bonds, because it looks like these bonds are not doing too bad. Of course, the growth is much slower for sure. Much slower. But it's a lot safer. And as you see, they're not so easily rocked by, world crises like, pandemics or things like that. So U.S. investment grade bonds. Okay. But as you see, just the year-to-date change is only about 2%. Not bad. Uncle Sam, 30% up. Not bad at all. Year-to-date change up 16%. Wow, 7% in one day. See, and this is what it means to be diversified. You know, I definitely should have had a couple bucks over there in the bonds. It wouldn't have hurt. You can also invest in cannabis as well. Cannabis is not doing well at all. It's declining regardless of the coronavirus. So that's something that I wouldn't be interested in investing in. If it made money, hey, why not? But it doesn't seem too profitable. So the last stock I want to show you guys is Tesla. I'm so crazy about this stock and just this company. If you see, it's aggressive, the risk level. It's a very volatile stock. It's up and down, but it can be very lucrative. And as you see, the price right now is $427. But look at June 3rd, it was only $178. So less than a year ago, $178 for one stock of Tesla. And as we move through the time zone, February 21st, it was at, actually February 19th, it was at $917. So that's like, 4 times the amount almost of what it was in February. So however much money you would have invested in Tesla, whether it had been $10, $100, $200, $1,000, your money would have multiplied times 4 by the time February 19th came along. That's not bad. Now, of course, if you kept it in there, it would have fell down to $428 or however much it's at now. But regardless, you would still be up. And sometimes, playing the stock market, it is about buying at the right times and selling at the right times. So it might have been good to sell a couple weeks ago. Take your profit and do it again. I know for sure Tesla will be a stock I'm going to be investing in for sure when the market starts to turn around, because I know it's going to go back up again, just like everything else. So I think you can't even really buy wrong. In a few months or however long, when all this is over, wherever you invest your money in the stock market, most likely it's going to go up for sure, God willing. But yeah, so you see, also very quickly, if you go to this tab here, it has auto stash. So every month or every 2 weeks or every week or every day even, you can have, your bank account automatically deposit money into your stash account. And like I said, and once it's in there and it clears, you'll immediately be able to buy stock during business trading hours, which I think are Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. They also have this Learn tab here. If you click on it, you'll see just a bunch of different articles they have on different things about, what to expect for retirement, or a checking account versus a savings account. What's the difference? Should you have both? Credit cards, interest, just everything just to educate you on how to make better educated decisions on purchases or sales of your stocks and investing on the market. So it's very helpful. I like it a lot. But yeah, that's all I have to say, and that's all the information that I'll be speaking on when it comes to buying or investing in stock. It's definitely a good buy. It's definitely worth it for sure. I suggest that, you download the app and just get started. Even if you're still apprehensive, message me, ask me more questions, and I'll answer those questions for you. If you're still apprehensive, download the app and just check it out and see. You don't have to, deposit any money just to, make an account. So for sure, check it out. I don't think you'll regret it. And like I say, right now, do it now, do it now, do it now. The sooner you get on and just start learning and getting familiar with the application and getting familiar with, you know, the stocks and just getting familiar with the software, that's even better for you. So when that time hits and it's time to buy stock, you will be ready and you won't be confused and you'll be ready to make some money, and most importantly. So yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm gonna definitely be making another video for sure on an update of this one, so I can tell you guys of how my endeavors went and to let you know if I was successful when it comes to timing the market just right and getting in there. So thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate you watching my video. Once again, please like, please subscribe, please hit that notification bell so you'll know the next time when I am uploading a video so you can see that. Have a fantastic day and happy investing.